What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be covering the SoFi stock. We got a great video for you today, so be sure to smash the like button. Let's try and get the video to 1,000 likes. Don't forget to drop a comment. And guys, I've been reading your comments. I know the audio on the Mac hasn't been up to par all the time, so we got a brand new mic. It has come in. We're just waiting on the stand, so just give that a couple of days. Then we'll have way better audio moving forward, and I'll be doing some more live streams in the future. So guys, what is going on with SoFi right now? We're pulling back still after this offering. When is this offering dust going to settle? I believe we're getting very, very close, guys. Maybe by the end of the week, Friday, we will see a reversal in this company. I just think that, offering was unexpected and hit a lot of retail investors, and you're seeing the news continue to talk about dilution, and retail investors are going to continue to sell out each and every single day, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days in. That is part of the game. I thought we were going to get a delayed reaction on SoFi, which was about 1 to 2 days after earning, and then we really get the rocket to all-time highs 28. But guys, we got this offering in the way, and management has not dropped any good news since the offering. So I believe they're trying to let the dust settle, let the institutional investors that got in on those additional shares, accumulate more, holding up the bottom. But understand the price action that SoFi is at right now is qualified for the S&P 500. We are over 22.7 billion. Heck, we're over 25 billion, I believe. So the stock is holding up very strong at these levels. When are we going to get to $28? I believe the dilution overreaction is going to clear by Friday, and we can start to make a new uptrend by next week. And remember, guys, we got a high probability that interest rates are going to be pulling back soon. We may not get 2 cuts, but we potentially might get 1 cut. But understand that is, just a couple of weeks away. The market is like 70 to 80%, for cuts right now. You got 2 people on the Fed already going against Jerome Powell. We got a lot of good things heading our way, but I believe SoFi is going to give us some massive news pretty soon. That is what is going to get this stock flipped, to the right direction. They haven't dropped anything. There's been no crypto announcement, no level 1 options. We haven't got a loan platform business deal since Q1. And 10 Galileo deals are coming onto the platform. They haven't even given us 1 Galileo deal. You see companies like, a Robinhood and a Palantir, they drop freaking 4 news outlets per month. And that's why these stocks have just ran up so fast. SoFi just likes to deliver, on fundamentals only. But when we do get some news, it's a pretty big thing. So I believe that is coming very soon. So hold tight, DCA, and understand, this reaction is not going to last much longer. We got a great video for you today. We got some other companies, competitors coming out with their earnings, so we can look at some valuation metrics. We can also look at SoFi on a valuation compared to all of the other banks. Just realize right now, guys, SoFi has a lot of room to move. And guys, every day I see thousands upon thousands of people, hating on SoFi. But when it came to that earnings report, you know how many people said that was a terrible earnings report? 0. I didn't hear 1 comment. I didn't see anything negative on earnings. That was how phenomenal that last earnings report was. I'm telling you right now, Q3 and Q4 are going to be monsters. Right now, we just got news that SoFi is boosting up an APY bonus on their, checking and savings account to like 4.5% for the next 6 months. They are going after all of the market share in the back half of 2025. They need that market share because they are about to scale loan platform business to freaking all-time highs. And then once you finish out Q4, you start Q1 2026 with 10 new Galileo clients producing new revenue streams, guys. Everything is going to come together all at once. I believe the SoFi stock is just set up for a breakout. We are about to clear this dilution news once again. Be sure to smash the like button, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. We'll be keeping you updated daily. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, you can see some of the price action today on, competitors in the fintech market. SoFi down about 2.4, Robinhood down about 1.4, and Affirm down 1%. So most of the overreaction is going to SoFi right now. We had Upstart report earnings after hours. They were down about 10% at one point. So that could be what's pulling us back a little. But I just believe this is, just sentiment around the market right now. Nothing to do with SoFi, really. Now, this is the type of moves retail investors are making right now. This guy, I don't even know who this is, but it just popped up on the feed still, even though, as you guys can see, this guy blocked me. I don't know when, but look, he said, literally the worst stock on the planet. Sold my entire position. Bye-bye. And I just attached the price action of SoFi up 252% in the last 12 months. So Why would this guy be making a move like that? I mean, doesn't that seem a little bit ridiculous? So this is the type of retail sentiment you have out there in the market right now. It probably has to do with, the earnings and, how we're not taking off after earnings because of the dilution. They don't understand the dilution. You guys can see this is the moves people are making. Worst stock on the planet. I'm out. Bye-bye. 252% return. This is where stocks really start to rip, when people start selling out like this, and you see these big institutional investors continue to just transfer the shares right into their pockets because, you see a little burnout, 2-3 weeks, stock does nothing. People don't want to see that. This is absolutely mind-blowing when I saw this, and I just wish the best for people like this. All right, guys, take a look at this. SoFi is now the 16th largest bank by market cap in America. I've been covering this for those of you that have been following me on Twitter for the past 2 months. I think we were at 19, then 18, and look at that, we flipped to 16th now. Look at the different, market caps. Okay, you got JP Morgan at 800, Bank of America 300. We'll just move it down a little bit. PNC 74, Bank of New York Mellon 71, US Bancorp 69, Truist 55, State Street 31, M&T 29, Fifth Third 27. As you guys can see, we are literally one big rally away from beating Fifth Third, M&T, and State Street, guys. We can go straight to 13th largest bank in America in the blink of an eye if SoFi gets the rally I think that's coming. When it gets serious is once you pass Truist at 55 billion. To go from 31 billion to 55 billion, that will be very hard, as you guys can see. So there is just a weird gap in between the 13th position and the 12th position, okay? It's going to be a challenge to get to top 12, but I think we are going to top 13 in a blink of an eye, guys. I mean, potentially this year, Q3, Q4, we're going to make our way up. That's another $6 billion market cap. That's another $6. I think we are going to go to $27 to $28 all-time high. Now, take a look at some of these companies that a lot of people are watching. These are retail-focused stocks. They all had their earnings reports. We had Palantir, SoFi, Robinhood, and HIMS. And this is the Q1 to the Q2 revenue growth in millions, millions of dollars. Palantir, phenomenal quarter, up 120 million quarter over quarter. I think it's trading at 400 billion market cap. SoFi, $86 million quarter over quarter jump. Phenomenal. Robinhood, biggest crypto bull market in the history of mankind. Only a $62 million jump. I'm telling you guys right now, if there's a cool off, SoFi is going to dominate Robinhood inside of 2026, and they're already dominating on quarter over quarter growth, as you can see, Q1 to Q2. And then HIMS, of course, negative 42 million. There's a lot of things going on with that company, but they had a major pullback from Q1. I'm telling you guys right now, SoFi is the buy right here at 25 billion market cap. We are thriving in growth right now. 44% growth, amazing quarter over quarter growth. Now take a look, guys. This is what I'm talking about. This is what SoFi is offering right now. If you take a look at my comment section, you can sign up for a SoFi checking and savings account. You're going to get a $325 bonus when you set up direct deposit, and you're going to get a 6-month APY boost, 0.70% increase, guys. This is going to bring you all the way up to 4.5%. They've been at 3.8%. You're getting a 6-month APY boost. Why are they doing this? Why now? Guys, this is the home run quarter heading our way. Q3, they're going for 1 million members. NFL season is starting up. They want as many members to the platform as possible. They want the market share because they know they can cross-sell these people into 2 or 3 products. You are going to see every single metric across the board skyrocket in Q3. They're going after it here. They're going after record members, 1 million plus. This is what we've been waiting for. I think profitability is still going to skyrocket even with this APY boost on expense. It is not going to slow SoFi down. They're trying to fuel those loans for the loan platform business. I think demand is out of this world right now. Wait until they jump into the other sectors like student loan and mortgages. I mean, they're going to be able to continue to, pay this acquisition all day. Now take a look at SoFi right here on the Yahoo Finance. We have the analyst estimates for EPS this upcoming quarter. I just want to get a head start just so you guys know where we're going. This is for Q3, and you can see the average estimate right now is 8 cents. I mean, you can see we're still moving up, but I think these analysts are so far behind right now to come out with an 8 cents. I said patience is paying off. This is what I believe is going to happen, guys. $45 is coming by mid-2026 at the minimum because that's what management bonus compensation package is. Anthony noticed specifically $300 million. So Q3, 60. Q4 2024, 61. Q1 25, 71 million. Q2 2025, 97 million. And these are my estimates for the next 2 quarters. I believe SoFi can get into the 137 million range for Q3 and then Q4, $170 million. What does this correlate to on EPS if the analysts want 8 cents? $137 million, analysts want 8 cents. Well, 137 million going off of the outstanding shares with the dilution of 1.25 billion shares, that's 11 cents EPS. You can see we are starting to ramp up pretty quickly. And then if you boost it up a little bit to my 170 million range, guys, we're looking at about 14 cents for that upcoming quarter. If you put a forward run rate on that 14 cents, I mean, that's 14, 28, 56 cents EPS going into 2026 after Q4. In 2026, they want 55 to 80 cents. We're already going to be at 56 cents if we can get to this EPS range. I'm telling you guys right now, SoFi is about to take off. As you guys can see, EPS is starting to skyrocket. The analysts are behind. Stock is just hit by sentiment right now for this offering. I believe we're getting very close for that offering, to just disappear and SoFi take off to all-time highs. All right, guys, so we got the numbers in for Upstart. Upstart finally came in for their Q2 earnings report, and they had phenomenal growth. I'm not bashing their growth at all, but they had terrible numbers going back 12 months ago. Absolutely terrible. No growth at all for 2024, and that's why you saw them grow about 100%. SoFi every single quarter is showing phenomenal growth, but we're just going to be looking at the valuation metrics right now. You can see EBITDA right now. SoFi's putting up 249 million, Upstart 53 million. This is just showing who's higher. It doesn't really mean anything because they're different sized companies. The ones on the bottom are more important. Q2 net income, SoFi 97 million, Upstart 6 million. Q2 revenue 855 for SoFi, Upstart 257 million. Here we get into the more serious metrics. These are the price to sales, price to EBITDA, price to net income. Price to EBITDA run rate right now, SoFi is trading at 26 times. Upstart going off of their EBITDA 34 times. So we're still cheaper than Upstart right here by a lot, it looks like. Price to earnings, the PE ratio, forward run rate. SoFi is at 65x PE ratio going off of that last quarter. Upstart's trading at 304x. Dramatically higher. SoFi could double here to 130x. That would give us a $42 stock price, and we're still significantly undervalued compared to PE. Price to sales is going off of revenue. SoFi has finally overtaken Upstart on a price to sales multiple going off of revenue. We are at 7.5x. Upstart's at 7.3x. The stock would be about $2 higher if it wasn't for that dilution. So the stock would have been trading at 24 bucks. But as you guys can see, revenue has, came in line with each other on a price to sales multiple. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoyed doing this video for you. We're going to continue to keep you updated on all the breaking news with the SoFi stock. Be sure to smash the like button, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. We'll be keeping you updated daily. Hope you guys have a great day.